Sometimes when we're studying a biblical passage, we come to a key word that we really need to examine in detail. We need to see its definition, where else it occurs in the Bible, how it's translated in other places, and so on. Well, Logos Bible Software 4 is ready to help with the automated report called Bible Word Study. In this video, I want to give you a brief tour of this incredible tool. Now, you can access Bible Word Study in a variety of ways. You can always choose the Guides menu and then select Bible Word Study. But here's a better way to access the Bible Word Study Guide. On the home page, you can enter a biblical reference in the passage box and then click Go. After clicking Go, you're brought to the default homepage Bible Study screen, and the exegetical guide is a part of this screen. Now, in the word-by-word section of the exegetical guide, this guide is going to examine each word in the passage. You'll notice the English word is listed at the top. In those days, a decree went out. I'll click the English word decree, and the word-by-word section jumps to that original word, in this case, dogma. Now, let's say as we study this passage, we want more information on this specific Greek word. As you rest your cursor on the lemma to the left of the speaker icon, you'll notice that Logos says Open Bible Word Study to that word. So when you click the Greek lemma, Bible Word Study will open. Now, the Bible Word Study report is only going to focus on this one word. When the report opens, you'll see that the first section is simply the name of the word under study. You can expand that section, and if you like, you can name this specific report. So if you ever run a Bible Word Study report in the future on this word, this specific guide will open. Now, depending on your library, you may or may not see all of the sections listed on my screen, but we're only going to focus in this video on two sections. First of all, the lemma section. The lemma section is going to give you a definition of your word. Now, you'll see the Greek lemma, and remember, the lemma simply means the dictionary form of the word. Depending on your library, you may see a speaker icon, so when you click it, you'll hear the pronunciation of the lemma. You'll see a transliteration, which aids in the pronunciation of the word, and you'll see a brief glossary definition. Now, underneath the lemma, you'll see the abbreviations or titles of your original language dictionaries and lexicons. All you do is click one of the links and that resource opens. Of course, you can click More to list more dictionaries and lexicons. On the right-hand side, you'll see a density graph telling you how many times this word appears in either the Old or New Testament. In this case, dogma appears 5 times in the New Testament. Now, as you move your cursor across the graph, you'll see the number of occurrences in each book of the Testament. Now we're going to focus on where this word appears in the Old or New Testament, and that's where we come to the translation section. When you expand this section, you're going to see what I believe is one of the most powerful features in Logos Bible Software 4. We call it the translation ring. Now, you'll notice in the center of the ring is our specific Greek word, dogma. Going around the ring are various English words. These are all the different ways dogma is translated in English, in this case, in the ESV New Testament. Now, to see a list of the verses, you simply click an English word. For example, I'll click decree. And underneath the ring, you'll see a list of verses with the numbers 2 of 5. The 5 tells us how many times our Greek lemma appears in the New Testament. 2 tells us the number of times it's translated decree. In this example, I'll click decisions, and we see 1 of 5. Dogma appears 5 times, and 1 time it's translated decisions here in Acts 16:4. Now we can also click the Greek lemma in the center of the ring, and all 5 occurrences will be listed underneath the ring. So in this one report, in the lemma section, we get the meaning of the word. In the translation section, we get all of the occurrences of the word, regardless of how it's translated in English. As you can see, original Hebrew and Greek word study has never been easier. Enjoy your Logos Bible software.